And there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. They'll give it to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Makes the grab. It's Castro. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Ducks are marching down the field. They just keep firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The option look. The pitch. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out, and no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Moore will throw. It's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards, you get 5 or 6 yards of pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop for the 19. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish their run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
I love when defensive backs come off and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
To the air, it's Underwood. Looking for a big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt to look for room. The coverage team was down there corralling. They made the stop and now mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Moore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Casper. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but giving 10 yards and the 1st down.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're going to run it. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And on that run, that shows you his speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, Michael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got to the 2nd level, they were gone.
There he goes! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for them.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up.
Big.
Trying to get
in your motherfucking hand.
Working through all the bodies in traffic. There's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Moore to the air.
That's cool, boy.
Ball falls incomplete. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they want to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looking for blockers. And the coverage team gets the return on the ground.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators scope the first 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your end zone.
To the air on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Oh, he's got a chance. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play by this defense. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown Ducks. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now to get on the scoreboard.
There is. It's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. He's going to fire to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
This offense is probably getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. When you talk to them about this guy, like he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Going for the big play.
Man, God damn.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past the nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And he had the points to finish the drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense lining up for the first down play. Moore will throw. Punch it out of the air. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Quarterback on the keep. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Good timing on a quick out. Didn't pick up a run there, moving forward just a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard.
You bitch.
Just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push the guy backwards and make some holes?
Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Going for the big play.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Inside the 20. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
I hit the wrong fucking button.
Interception. Couldn't
Fuck.
find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has his offense in business at the 27.
And I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive. But you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football.
Looking for room. It's Hayes.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
It's so hard to play you. You got all these pulling at you, coming at you. You got to know where they're at. Oh, and I got to get my feet perfectly set to try to make throws. So I think you can't be great at quarterback unless you get the first part secure first. And that's your feet. Get those feet nice and quiet before you throw the football.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. A shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks.
It's a running room. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's got it again. Runs through a tackle. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. More to the air. Gonna let it fly. He's got another 25. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the defense and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. The second half not too far away. The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Turns it loose. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time. And an even better job in the back end of the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
That's a really good play. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time to do what? Get a little bit of handsy, get my hands, force a PI, stayed calm, did a nice job staying in the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Still looking on the move. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass and was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurt, when they get pressure, they become very active. Really nice job on the defense, pressure in the quarter.
Behind the change now on second and long. They'll run play action. On the run, fires downfield. Connection to the right. There he goes. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the comeback is on.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest. You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. A very efficient 5-point scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore will throw. Got his man quickly. Across the 40 outbounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Casper. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Oh, that was my fucking fault. Damn it!
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn up field for a big gainer.
Back to throw. It's Underwood. Dances away. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, this this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody to dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Here's a heat. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
I like the idea to go for it there. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football.
Across the 25, he's got room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it up to 13.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Nice job by the defense, shutting down all the options. Making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And that's why he's an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Touchdown, Ducks. They punctuate the chance for the trip to the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big there for his second down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he does it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the...
Going to take a shot. Makes the grab right down the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the end zone. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body pass the line of scrimmage, illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misspot. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they couldn't connect.
Boy, get the fuck on, man.
Which way is this going to go? Final play of the quarter coming. To the air, it's Underwood. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on the quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Leaves it with the running back. He's loose. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback. Tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Try to barge their way in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And here's the deal. Fourth quarter, I'm trailing, 4th and goal, which makes a difference to me because I drove the ball down the field, I've had some success. Do I want to stay aggressive here? This offense is down, but has a chance to really put some points on the board and make a little bit of a splash.
Trying to slam it.
Oh, bitch, that motherfucker bounced off his ass.
A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
Don't play crazy.
They'll line up to go for 2. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just goes back to bite you.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Catch in the middle, it's Casper. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage and got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call, really nice execution.
A And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Motion from the wide out. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Using his legs, it's huge. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
Got the first down and more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. And the Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Now from inside the red zone. Got it in the middle. It's Castro. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to suck this game away.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard run. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stops at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He wants a big play here late. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that. So they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the inspiration.
He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there in this situation. You know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper. Understand, they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
He'll pull it down. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. The clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Quarterback extends the play. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. And because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gotten their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that. Every time you go into the booth, I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We can watch these every week. Love both games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody has to. Yeah, and the higher ranked team was very tired for a reason. At the end of the day, it came down to they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Do you realize Obama's counterattack against Trump? No one realized that Obama's move made Trump look like the clown of the century. Recently, Trump has been under great public pressure because of the Epstein case. When reporters asked about the case in the Oval Office, Trump quickly avoided it and began to accuse Obama of manipulating the 2016 presidential election and committing treason. Obviously, Trump was trying to turn public opinion to Obama, but surprisingly, Obama did not choose to pay attention to Trump after learning about it, but gave Trump a loud slap in the face with a silent response. However, when Trump learned about this, he was furious and immediately posted an AI video on social media describing Obama's arrest and imprisonment. This made the Obama team, which never interfered in the affairs of the Trump administration, very dissatisfied, and immediately issued a statement saying these bizarre and ridiculous accusations were weird and ridiculous, and were just weakly used to divert attention from the Epstein case. This highly aggressive response not only made some of Trump's supporters see Trump's stupid behavior, but also made Trump deeply involved in the Epstein case. Did you realize Obama's counterattack against Trump? No one realized that. Still got demons, but they got me. Chase my will, set free. But just get breath, I'll just spend the night. There's a flicker in the dark. I'm born inside. People tell me things I have to me. Dirty says, back into chains. Trace where we can live. I'll tell you the truth. The thing, cause I see things by the thing.
Eat all your cereal?
Alright.
Huh?
I want to tell you that there's no crunchy, but it's only marshmallows.
They don't make one.
And I wish it was called Crispy Marshmallow Flakes.
Crispy marshmallow flakes.
Yes, Crispy Marshmallow. Dad, can I have these chocolate wings?
What?
Chocolate wings.
Well, ask your mother if you can have chocolate.
Huh?
I guess so. What? That's all it was?
Yep, just one time.
That's all that was in that box?
No, there was more,
Oh.
but there's only one wing and one thing. If it was true, if it was longer, then there would be two. If it was longer, then there would be two. Wow.
Chocolate ring pop?
Yeah.
Don't do that. You're going to get chocolate all over your finger. It's going to be sticky.